Hi everybody, welcome back to another round of the Battle of the Unboxings. June's Allure and Ipsy are here, and I'm breaking down what came in each box, how they compare, and which one I think came in on top this month, so let's get into it. Hey, my name's Catherine. I'm a beauty lover and reselling enthusiast, so if those are things that you like to watch, please consider subscribing before you leave today. And in today's video, we are going to be comparing my Allure Beauty Box and Ipsy in my monthly series of Battle of the Unboxings. We go through each product, we see what we get, we see what we like, we see what we don't like, and we choose a winner. So I always like to start with my Allure. I am a creature of habit, and this is what I always start with, so I will continue to start with this one. So Allure Beauty Box is a monthly subscription that I pay for on an annual basis, and it comes out to just under $21 per box for each box of the month. I forget what that calculates out to for the whole year. But this is how it comes packaged. We always have our little pamphlet of descriptions and prices. It's very convenient. And then we actually get a member store credit, $10 member store credit. Okay. So we'll have to see if there's anything good on the member store that we just absolutely have to have. But let's just take a little peek-sees of what's inside this month's box. It looks like we have a nice mixture of goodies. All right, starting with the first item. This is from Buxom. This is their Powerline Plumping Lip Liner, and I got mine in the shade Smooth Spice. So this was one of the choices that we got for the month. Unlike Ipsy, Ipsy you get to choose more of your products, Allure not so much, but they are getting better about like you picking out one product for the month, and you really are only picking out a variation of a product. So for instance, there was 3 other shades you could have chosen from. We have it here. We have the in Real Red, Dangerous Dolly, Smooth Spice, which is what I got, or High Def Honey. So I chose Smooth Spice, and I will put a little swatching picture on the screen for you so you can see what it looks like. Really beautiful formula, or really beautiful color. This says that even if you've never used lip liner in your life, you'll now be shaping your lips like a pro. While some pencils are dry, they skip and feel uncomfortable. Buxom's unique formula is creamy with an angled tip that maneuvers easily around the cupid's bows and corners. It comes in velvety matte shades that make it easy to overdraw your lips without it looking fake, and the shades are so pretty you might not want to cover them up. So this retails for $22. So this is a full-size product. With Allure Beauty Box, I always forget to mention this, is that you are supposed to get 3 full-size products, and then the rest are deluxe trial sizes. And the retail values is supposed to be $125. Now, if you watch some of my previous videos, you'll know that we haven't been meeting that standard as of recently. So Allure has been on my list for a little bit. Because that upsets me a little bit. When you say you're gonna make it $125, let's make it $125. But I have calculated all the prices of these items, and this does retail for more than $125. I think it's $148 if I'm not mistaken. And down below, I will list all of these products. If you are interested in them, they are gonna be affiliated links. So if you shop through them, I earn a very small commission from you shopping through them, and it does support the channel, so I do thank you if you decide to do that. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about this. I'm starting to get more into lip liner. I won't say I'm full on like dedicated to it, but I'm starting to get into it, and I currently have one in my Beauty Empties challenge that I'll link that video for you if you want to see where I'm at in the process of that. And that lip liner, although very pretty, it does lean on the cool side of stuff. So this, I think, in this Smooth Spice is going to be a little bit more on the neutral warm side. So it'll be nice to kind of have that variety. Let's see if I can get it out. Have a better view of what the color may look like. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. The next product we have is from Naked Sundays, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever tried a product from Naked Sundays, which is another reason why I love doing these subscription boxes, because you get products from really well-known brands that you've been wanting to try. Buxom is pretty well known. I wouldn't say it's like the most super popular brand, but it's pretty well known. But this product is the SPF 50 Collagen Glow 100% Mineral Sunscreen. Ooh, I like that. It says, high SPF and more radiant skin, yes please. This rich tinted cream gives you SPF 50 from the mineral sunscreen zinc oxide and a more flattering finish than a lot of other formulas or even moisturizers. It wears like a radiant tinted hydrator more than a sunscreen. Who knows, you might even look forward to reapplying it this summer. So this retails for $34 for 50 milliliters. So this is another full-size product. This is definitely something I will keep. You know, we are in the midst of spring turning into summer and we definitely need some sunscreen. I would say I'm not the best at putting on sunscreen. I'll be honest about that. But when I find products that inspire me to put on sunscreen, it's even better. So I really appreciate it. Says, this gentle hydrating 3-in-1 primer, 100% mineral sunscreen and collagen moisturizer is infused with watermelon extract and vegan collagen for a satin smooth translucent finish if rubbed in well. So that will be interesting to see how well this actually works as a primer, like underneath makeup and stuff like that. So this is definitely something I will be keeping for myself. Any products that I don't keep, I will actually send in to you for me. I just did an updated video on them. That video should be coming out before this one, so it will be linked at the very end if you're interested to know more about you for me. But it is a nice reselling site to send some of these products that maybe don't work for me, and I can recoup some money. And that video goes through what you for me is, what you can send in, and how much I absolutely love it and why you should love it too. The next product is actually very weighty. When I picked up this box, I was like, ooh, this is a heavy box. And it's because of this. But this is the Truly Vanilla Baby Luxury Body Oil. A body moisturizer is a summer staple, but sometimes you might want it to feel less utilitarian. That's where this body oil comes in with its warm vanilla scent and glimmering finish. So it's a shimmering body oil. $30 for 1.7 ounces. So this is another full-size product. What do we have in here? We have bakuchiol, vitamin B3, vanilla, niacinamide, antioxidant boost, vegan, clean, notes of vanilla, chestnut, and berries. Ooh, that sounds really nice. A luxury body oil that helps visibly pump skin for added volume, tighter looking skin, and a glistening satin-like finish. Let's see what this looks like. I'm currently in the midst of finishing up a body oil from Kapari. Whoa. Okay, this has more of like a silvery type of finish compared to the Kapari one, which has more of like gold flaky type of finish to it. So very nice. Let's smell this. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh, yes. That smells really nice. And this is a really cute like little packaging. This would look very cute on your vanity. So for sure I'm going to be keeping that as well. Moving forward, we have this other product from a brand I've never heard of before. This is from Luna Nectar. This is their Neptune Hyaluronic Acid Hydrate and Blur Serum. Interesting. Says an elegant summer serum. This is lightweight and refreshing. It leaves skin feeling smoother and more hydrated with hyaluronic acid and has antioxidants like green tea that might offer additional free radical protection when layered under sunscreen, like your new one from Naked Sundays. This is $39 for 30 milliliters. So this is another full-size product. So we have gotten 4 full-size products this month. That is pretty amazing. Let's see. Does it say anything else? After cleansing, apply a few pumps to wet skin. Okay, that is important with hyaluronic acid, is because the hyaluronic part basically pulls moisture, and so you want it to you want your face to already have moisture on it, or like water on it, so it pulls that water compared to the water within your skin and actually make you look less moisturized and kind of dehydrated. So this is, let's see what the bottle looks like, because the picture in here looks really pretty. Ooh, nice like deep purple color. That's really pretty. Okay, yeah, that's definitely something I will use as well. And again, it looks very pretty. It will look very nice on my vanity. So that's something I will be keeping. And then the very last products we have are a shampoo and conditioner from the company Maria Nilla. I I've never heard of that before, but we have the shampoo and we have the conditioner. So the shampoo description says a luxe way to treat an itchy scalp or dandruff. Now that's worthy of an Allure Best of Beauty award. This shampoo smells great and soothes dry, itchy scalps with aloe while tackling flakes with pyrrotone I don't know, something that I can't pronounce. So this retails for $36 for 350 milliliters. So we have 100 milliliters in here. And I think when I did the math for both of these as their deluxe trial sizes, they were just over $10. So that is how I calculate the price of these deluxe trial sizes. I do all the math for you, so you know exactly the price you are getting for the products that you are paying for. So we have this one, and then the conditioner says sweet relief for dry scalp no matter the cause. Time spent at the beach, product overload. This conditioner moisturizes scalps, help treat flakiness and smooth strands. So same price. Luckily, I don't deal with itchy scalp or dandruff, so I don't know if these are going to be the best for me. I might ask my husband if he wants to try these, because these are really a decent sized shampoo and conditioner. And if not, I will send them off to you for me. They do meet the retail value of being over $9, but most likely I feel like they would probably donate these, which I'm totally okay with. They would donate these to somebody in need, and shampoo and conditioner is a great donation. So yeah, those are the last products of this box. Let's do a quick review of everything before we pack it all up and then pull out Ipsy's. Now we have Ipsy or BoxyCharm. This is the Ipsy BoxyCharm base box. They do have a few other options where you can do like a Glam bag that is all deluxe trial sizes. I don't know what the price point is that because I haven't done that in forever. And then they also have the Icon box, which is a quarterly upgrade that you can choose to do, that I do opt to do. And I think last month was the quarterly one, so you can watch that one to see what some of the products were. But this is just a regular good old base box where you get 5 products and 2 of them are chosen for you, and then you get to choose the other 3. So let's customize our products for our June BoxyCharm. So they have chosen 2 products for us already, which we'll get into in the box. But here is just an example of some of the things that you can choose from. So our first choice, we get to choose 3 products, so we get 5 products total, is we get the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Skin Tint SPF 50 and 2W Fair. That won't work for me because it's a warm. I'm definitely not a warm undertone, but it's kind of cool that they're including. I think that's a relatively new product, so that's pretty neat. The Yensa Beauty Super Serum Silk Bronzing Drops. We have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. We have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Volumizing Platinum Mascara. And then we have the Ole Hendrickson 10% AHA Strawberry Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. So if you were to go on one of these, you can actually kind of click on them, and then you can see like the pricing of it. You can see more of what it is supposed to do. So that is for product 1. For product 2, our choices are these Maison Louis Marie number 4 Beau de Belancourt Eau de Parfum. Let's see what the notes are on that one. Immerse yourself in an enchanting Belancourt fragrance inspired by the brand's founder's family home surrounded by an ancient forest. Rich sandalwood and cedarwood blend with spicy nutmeg and cinnamon, while amberwood and vetiver add a grounding, earthy finish. That does sound really nice, but I'm not a huge fan of rollerballs, and I can't remember if that's a rollerball or not. Regardless, we're moving forward. Formula Z Pretty Magic 12-Pan Eyeshadow Palette. Never heard of her. Morphe Sunsetter Broad SPF 30 Setting Spray. That could be good. Sleek Hair Detangler Spray. Fenty Pout Cycle Hydrating Lipstick in Fuchsia Wine or in Zesty Bestie. Let's see what the shades look like. Oh, there we go. I'm not a huge lip stain person, but that is pretty. Let's see what Zesty Bestie looks like. It says it's a coral. Oh, no, that's not for me. Not for me, folks. All right, and then the last products we can pick from are the Galactic Blush Me and Glow Face Palette in Light. We have the Persona Cosmetics Day Mask Peptide Lip Balm in June, which is a sheer pink peach. Dew of the Gods High Duo, that's cute, High Duo Blue Spirulina Daily Gel Moisturizer. We have Core's Greek Yogurt Rebalancing Skin Supplement Serum. And then we have the Fenty Skin Thick and Smooth Rich Peptide Eye Cream. So I'm going to take I'm going to take some time. I'm going to make my picks for me, and then we'll move forward. All right, now that I've made my choices, we're going to confirm them and going to shop any add-ons that we can add to our products if we so choose. So here's just an idea of some of the products that you can add. So here's like $12 products. So we have the Natasha Denona Mini Trichrome Eyeshadow Palette. We have Lawless Forget the Filler. I really do like this. I don't like that color, but I like this, the Lawless in general. Ellis Brooklyn, huge fan of some of their fragrances. I don't think I've ever tried Sunfruit before. Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Foam Brightening Primer. We have Makeup Forever Foundation Brush. I do like Makeup Forever brushes. They're pretty nice. More Milk Makeup, Benefit Cosmetics, more Tarte. So here's an example of like if you didn't choose this one but wanted this one in comparison to another product, like you could add it on at the end for an additional $12. Here are some 350 Deluxe Mini products. We have Elemis, we have Morphe, we have e.l.f., more Benefit, Kimchi, Glow Recipe, AF94, Biro, tons of little ones. Beauty Creations Cosmetics, lots of 350 deluxe trial sizes that you can add on. None that I'm seeing that I need. Okay, so here's some $6 products. We have some Morphe, we have MAC, Glow Recipe, Sentier, looks like another fragrance, Laura Mercier, Benefit Cosmetics, Dominique Cosmetics. Okay, don't think I need any of that. Here are the $12 full-size products. I don't understand why they don't put all the $12 products together, but whatever. It's not my monkey, not my circus. So again, these were some of our choices that we could have had, but if you chose something else, but you still wanted like both those products, you can still add them on at the end. I don't know if that's true for like everything, but for most of the time it is. We have lots of Danessa Myricks concealers out. I would have liked to try that one. More Laura Geller, Makeup Forever, e.l.f. Cosmetics, Commodity. I do like the Commodity Milk fragrance, but that one's in Moss Express. I've never tried that one before. Saturday Skin, some products we've never heard of before. Glow Girl Cosmetics, Alamar Cosmetics. Okay, now here's our $18 full-size products. So we got some Glow Recipes, Natasha Denona Skincare Infused Glow in Light. I feel like that one would be really pretty, like a really pretty highlighter, but I don't know. I'm still, like, for some reason, I'm just like, have a lot of highlighters and I don't need another one. Polite Society Avant Skincare, more Elemis. Here is some 25 full-size products, Murad, Dr. Brandt, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just be careful when you have all these like tons of shades because they won't have all of the shades, so they might not have yours. And then the $50 bundles and tools. So let's see what I picked. So this is how it comes packaged. We do have some information. Let's see. Sneak peek. These upcoming BoxyCharm products are about to become your new self-expression details. Ooh, so we have like a Lys Beauty or LYS Beauty Triple Skin Tint Blurring Foundation Stick, Drunk Elephant Be Goldie Bright Drops, and then the Beauty Bible, the OG palette. We have mystery bags. Okay, make bold moves. Alrighty. All right, so I always like to go in the order of what was chosen for me and then what I chose myself. I can say when I was choosing my products, I do remember having a feeling of like, I don't really like these. I wasn't a huge fan of the products that were chosen for me, nor was I a huge fan of the products that I chose, which now I'm looking, and one of the products that I chose I didn't get. They replaced it with something else. So we will talk about it when I get there. So that's really disappointing. All right, we'll talk about it. So this is the Allure Cosmetics Conga line. So this is 2 ultra creamy waterproof pencil liners. The shades are black and brown. When I went to go link this product, they don't have this in a 2-pack. They only have it in a 4-pack with 2 other shades. So I like brown and black eyeliner. I've actually been leaning a lot more towards brown eyeliner, but this is something that I already have plenty of, so I don't need something else. So I'm probably going to send this off to you for me to be resold because it's just not something I need at this moment, but I can always appreciate a very classic brown and black eyeliner, and it is nice that they are waterproof and creamy and all that jazz. So hopefully somebody will love this. Another product that I got was chosen for me was from Pink Lips, a brand I've never heard of before, but this is their Everlasting Liquid Blush in Radiance. Now, I love a good liquid blush, especially when it is called Radiance, but this shade is just not for me. It's not my vibe right now. If you know my vibe, it's nude blushes, and I did a whole video dedicated to my nude blushes, and I'll link that for you if you also have a nude blush obsession like myself. This color is pretty. It's just more kind of this like watermelon pink color that I'm not into. So this is another product that will be going off to you from me. Hopefully somebody loves this like pop of color, and you know, I wish I could try. I mean, I could try, but I know I'm not gonna like the color to try this formula. So hopefully this formula is really great, a brand I've never heard of. Another reason I really like this, you know, doing subscription boxes, because you get to find brands that you've never heard of before, and maybe find new loves, and expose yourself to other things. So the next product, and this is starting with the items that I've actually chose for myself. This is from Kors. This is their Greek Yogurt Probiotic Skin Supplement Serum. This is, let's see. Let's read what we got here. I think it is, it's a Greek brand. The cooling serum that is formulated with real Greek yogurt feeds the skin pre and probiotic extracts and concentrated essential nutrients, providing a soft finish, smoothing the appearance of imperfections for your healthiest looking skin. So the Greek yogurt delivers an instant soothing, cooling sensation with super dose of probiotic extracts to nourish the skin. Has microbiome technology, cutting edge technology that helps rebalance skin, improves the appearance of dehydrated, stress looking complexion. And then vitamin E diminishes the look of the imperfections and softens skin while helping fight free radicals that could harm and roughen texture. Looks like you can apply morning and evening after cleansing prior to moisturizing. So this is definitely something I probably will use. Let's see, can we open this without destroying the box? See what it looks like. So kind of has that like milky texture, very pretty. Okay, that's something I will probably keep myself to use because that sounds amazing. All right, then the next product that I chose for myself was actually from Morphe. This is their SPF 30 Broad Spectrum Sunsetter Setting Spray. So again, any way to add some SPF to my routine. I know this, you know, you will never use enough of this to get SPF 30. Like you would have to drench your whole face in it to get the actual SPF, but anything that will, you know, help add some is good in my book. So let's see. Directions: apply evenly 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply every 2 hours or as needed. Use as a water resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. Set and protect. Lock in your look and power up your defenses with this microfine SPF 30 mist that sets your makeup. So is it microfine? We won't know until we try it. But I actually am about to finish a setting spray, so this would probably be my next setting spray. And I have been getting a little bit more into Morphe these days now that they have like changed ownership and like, I don't know, seems like they're putting out some better quality products. I'm a little bit more interested in them, so this is something I will definitely be keeping. Now, here's the rub. So I did not actually choose this product specifically because I've had this product before and it's a little too intense for me. So I did choose the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer, but they sent this instead. So obviously they may have run out of the Huda Beauty Primer. I'm not too sure. I might have to decide if it's worth it for me to contact them. Sometimes it's not worth the hassle, but you know. So this is the Ole Henriksen Strawberry Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. It has AHAs and sugar exfoliants. Oh my goodness, that is very teeny tiny little writing. Basically it is an exfoliant. It has chemical and physical exfoliants. I did previously use the lemonade smoothing scrub, and although I love the idea of this is strawberry lemonade, this is a little bit too rough on my face. So I actually did use the remaining one, which will be in an upcoming empties video. And I can link my previous empties playlist if you're curious of other products I finished up. But I did finish this one up in just the regular lemonade one, and I eventually had to use it like on my body just because it was a little bit too harsh for my face. I do have some pretty sensitive skin at times, and this just, every time I used it, I just felt like my dermatitis was kind of breaking out. So I used it on my body instead, which I mean, I felt like it worked on my body, but not on my face. So that's a huge disappointment that I didn't get a product that I picked. Yeah, because this is probably going to be sent off to you for me. So that's disappointing that I'm only going to be keeping 2 of the 3 products. But let's do a quick overview of everything we got in this box, and then we will put them literally head to head to battle them out. So this is where we put the boxes head to head and we compare. And how I compare is very subjective. It is based off of the products that I got, my excitement level, kind of the variety of products, the brands, the retail values versus what I paid for everything, all that good stuff. So putting these head to head, kind of reviewing what we got in Allure, like I definitely want to use this Naked Sundays, this Neptune one for sure, the Truly Vanilla Baby Body Oil for sure, the Buxom for sure. These 2 probably will get sent in. I mean, I'm going to be using majority of the box, and that's really great. That's usually a first where you use majority of the box. And I also kind of like the variety of it. You know, we get some makeup products, we get some skincare products, hair care products, so that has really nice variety. Then we switch over into Ipsy. I really do like this Kors serum, the setting spray I'm really into. The blush, not so much, and that's just more of a shade thing. I really don't like when they choose products for you that have like a specific shade to it. I'd rather that be one of the choices and you can choose one of the shades instead of just being thrown in there. The liners, that's just something extra that I don't need. I have plenty of liners at this time. And then this is a huge disappointment. You know, I opted to get one product that I actually was kind of excited about, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer, and I got something else. So that's kind of bait and switchy. So with this, I mean, I think it's pretty clear. It's clear to me. I don't know if it's clear to you, but I'm going to choose Allure Beauty Box for the winner of this month. But I always love to hear from you down below. Which box would you have chosen and why? Have you tried any of these products before? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know all of the things. And if this is something that you like to watch, I do it every month. I also do my FabFitFun subscription unboxings every quarter, and I do a lot of beauty content and reselling content on this channel, and love to have you here if that's what you're into. So make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you do all of those wonderful YouTube things. And with that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.